I'm just excited to be a part of your 100th episode and to congratulate y'all because this has been an amazing journey. Just kind of seeing y'all just started, just having a conversation, and we need to go live, and everybody like, what is it? Oh my God. And I already told you, first time I tuned in, I was looking at you and I said, oh, that's some nice tile behind him on the. And then I was like, that ain't tile, those are books. I was like, dang, how many books again?
Okay, Kai, you hear that? You hear me, Gene? I am a book hoarder, but there's a purpose.
There's a purpose. Because I'm always looking at homes. I'm like, that's a nice tile. I'm like,
nice
that's
tile,
not tile.
Right? No.
No.
My wallpaper is books, right?
I love it. I love it. But I want to just celebrate y'all because y'all have literally, like, y'all are being a huge part of impacting an entire generation, the consciousness of a generation. And I already told you about my history woes. Like, I would be sleeping up.
Yes.
And I'm like, y'all got me like tuned up. Like, I need to check this out. I need to read this. I need to learn this, and starting to try to connect the dots. But y'all are, you and Cameron are really, really impacting people in such a way where, like, I'm never going to be a historian or anything like that. I'm never going to be like a academic. Yes. I do what I do with music. I teach at Manhattan School of Music.
No question.
And I never wanted to do
it. Yes.
Those concepts. But let me tell you, y'all impact in such a way where I never heard the idea or concept of ways of knowing. But that's such an inherent part of our culture where I started like just teaching, and I'm going off because I didn't go to school for education. I went for performance. So I'm like, okay, here we go. We're going to figure this out. And I realized that I teach in a very intuitive way. And it came to me, I was like, that's what Dr. Cole was talking about, ways of knowing. Because I find different ways to explain the same information to different students based on any number of things, where they are, where they're coming from, where they're trying to go, who they are, blah, blah, blah. So y'all are like just impacting us in a way where it's going into different areas, like whether it's teaching or how we create music or even the idea of generations. I wouldn't, it's just, it came to me over a meal of sitting with some elders in their homes over a home cooked breakfast with some biscuits. And they were sharing stories of like the meter man, which I'd never heard of, with the refrigerator.
Meter man, read the meters. Yeah.
I was like, why did you have a meter on the refrigerator? And we're cracking up. And I'm like, I got it. I said, the album's going to be generations. I don't know what's going to be, but it's going to be this. And it, song by song, came together. So y'all are real. Everything that y'all are doing is really like just impacting so many people in our everyday lives and what we do and what we put out in the world. And so I'm excited for y'all, and I'm excited to be here and celebrate it.
For us, seriously, to teaching, you reach more people. I think about K-12 teachers, university teachers, people go to school for education. But what you just described, that's the real teaching and learning. Sitting with those elders, having their food, and then the light goes on, and you get that with the Egyptians that say by eat. And then you go out and teach people. You'll never know. All of us listening to that music. So we're celebrating ourselves. And when you came on the first time, y'all both came on. I mean, people understand. I think that's one of the importance of spaces like this. It's important for us to see ourselves. You're holding up a mirror and people say, oh, me too? What do you mean you too? It's always us. Yes, it's always us. Stop listening to these people that say, okay, well, this is an expert, so you should listen to them. No, we grant authority based on somebody's developed capacity. We ignite. So those elders were entrusting you. Okay, you got it? Okay, go. I got it.
I got it.
Can we still vote for you for the NAACP, or is that closed? Is the voting
I don't
closed?
know.
All right,
I think it might be closed. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea if it's closed or not. I should know these things.
That is one of the central marks of the master teachers: humility.
Wow.
You asked her something. Can we still vote for you? She said, "Oh, I don't know." I wasn't even thinking. I didn't make this for that. I'm glad we got it. I'm glad we moved. I don't even know if you can. I can't.
And I love how you always tie music into everything. It cracks me up every time. I'd be like, there you go. And I grew up Baptist, so I know every darn hymn.
Lord.
She was singing right along with you. I was gonna pull her in.
Like, yeah.
To do a duet.
Not right along with me. It should have been instead of me, because we got somebody who can sing.
No, and let me tell you another time you blessed me.
Come on.
When I don't know what you were talking about, particular episode, but you brought in the hymn, the communion hymn, Let us break bread together on our and that is one of my favorite. We would sing that every first Sunday.
Would you, Karen? I know we go. Gene, would you please? I know.
Yeah.
Would you please sing that song right now?
Yes. Let us break bread together on our knees. And my favorite part, because when you said this came from Islam, and I had no idea. When I fall on my knees with my face to the rising sun. Oh Lord, have mercy on me. Listen here, I did not know about that, and when you said that, I already am in love with that song from since I was a little girl. But when you said that, it again brought in that African consciousness of like, because I was like, man, we lost so much stuff, we lost so much. But in that song, we didn't lose that, even though we didn't actually know. No. When I fall on my face, when I fall on my knees with my face to the rising sun, I was like, wow, we kept a piece of that lineage, even if we didn't even know it. That blessed me to this day.
Ashe, you just blessed us. You took me right back to where we were not old enough to take communion, because that was the communion song when they passed out the wine. You know what I'm saying?
Grape juice.
It's the grape juice, right. We would stand in the same kitchen. My mom and sister Gentry used to prepare the grape juice. You couldn't get none until you joined the church. So how many black children, untold numbers, was saying, I'm gonna join the church to get at that juice? No, but that was the song. You took me right. I was sitting outside. I did tear up. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes.
Baylor. Love you so much.
Love you, Karen. Love you, Dr. Carr.
Greg, please. Love you. I love you, Gene.
That was dope.
Wasn't that something?